Sorry, I just came out of my cellar.
Came out of the Vatican underground church.
Alright, so here I'm about to share my experience. So, this is my fucking scary ass, spooky ass, scary skeleton
So that time you got
experience.
tripped out? That was scary as shit.
So here I came up.
Spooky skeletons and spirits and goobs.
So you know I have a basement, right? And I walk towards the basement and I flick on the little light. And I hear
where
How old
is
were
this?
you? Was this
Yeah,
the blue
yeah.
house?
Hey, what the thing, guys?
Put this in context. Like,
This
give
is
us
the blue house?
the
Yeah, this is the
prerequisite.
big blue house.
Wait, what big
And,
blue house?
He used to live on Hamilton.
Yeah,
Hazelwood.
Hazelwood, yeah. And
Hazelwood.
you go down the basement, turn on the light.
Hamilton.
Dude, when
Just
guess
by
what happens
it.
when I turn on the light?
What? It turns on?
Yeah, it turns on and it reveals 30,000 corpses just looking at me all at once. I get so scared I run and I hit my head on a headboard and I fall and I go into a state where I'm like in a coma. But when I'm in the coma, yeah, I can like fly around like
Astro projecting.
I'm astro projecting and then like this demon takes over my body and
He takes over for you in reality. He comes back. When you come out of this coma, it's him.
Yeah.
It's not you.
And I'm just like stuck there and then but I got out of it. It was cool. My dad died or
Are
something
you
like
still
that.
a demon?
Kind of. I'm part demon.
What's your name?
My name's Naruto.
Mido?
I'm a nine-tailed
Now
fox.
we know who Mido is. Fucking demon.
Midori.
Demon and a ghost. How come you didn't fucking detect that ghost? That he was a demon?
How can you didn't know
I
that?
took ghosts.
It's
What's the
'cause-
difference between a ghost and a demon?
You know why? It's because an angel fell from heaven and I fucked it and I took its wings and I put it on my back. And so now I'm half and half. So you can't detect it.
Is that your
Uh-huh.
is that your cloak?
Yeah, it's my cloak, the wings, and I use like cloak myself with wings and stuff.
And they're like all white and pretty, huh?
Yeah.
They're
It's all
covering
jacked
you.
up. Can't even flap it.
Yeah, I'm like Nemo, one bad wing, yeah, one good one.
He looks like one of those pigeons that like ran into a window or something. He's just all
Do
flopping.
you have any other stories?
It was crazy. And when I was in there,
Can
when I
I
came
get-
back to life,
Can I get a
was falling.
legit freaking story?
I was falling, dude. I'm gonna tell you, I was falling for like 100
I was
stories.
falling.
I was falling 100 stories, dude, and like
I was
everything that
falling 100
surrounded me,
stories.
100 stories, and nothing but Hitlers surrounded me with their dicks out. So when I fell, I was just hitting all the dicks on my way down, and I finally came back to life. That was my story. What do you mean?
That's funny.
What do you mean?
I can imagine.
What's so
that.
funny
You
about it?
falling down, all the dicks like hitting you in the face.
Yeah, but I don't
in
know
your
what's
asshole,
funnier, the
and in your
30,000
mouth.
corpses or the
And then like, as soon
100
as
stories
I like
of-
halfway,
This
halfway
sounds-
of falling down through the dicks, you started enjoying it. And you're
Yeah.
like, rubbing on your
See,
ass
I was about to
cheeks,
say
you're, like,
this-
sticking out your tongue.
It sounds very similar to your wet dream.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's just day in the life, though. You know, it just happens. It was scary to me though for a little bit.
Tell us another scary story that actually happened.
What do you mean actually happened?
I'd have 100 dry dreams just to have one wet dream. Sometimes I want to stop having sex for a while just so I can have a wet dream.
Have you ever had a wet
What
dream?
Something about those are so
Have you
good.
ever had a wet dream?
Yeah, plenty of times. When I wasn't having sex,
I've
but
never-
since I have so much sex, it's impossible for me to have a wet dream now.
What? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, because you're like your thing doesn't need it.
Mm-mm.
I don't remember.
What did you say? What did you say? I'd have 100 what?
Dry dreams for just one wet dream again.
That's so
You like
funny.
waking up and come?
It's alright. It's okay.
Feels weird.
It's not. It's yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
he's just like in a pool of it.
That's how I fall asleep.
That's
Anyway, I
never
fall asleep in
happened to me,
puddles all the time of cum. The way I fuck. The way I jizz.
Why?
Well,
Because
that's
they put it
been
all
my
over you?
juice.
All the guys you have sex with?
Yeah.
The way he comes,
All
the
the
way he
ghosts.
kisses, the way he
All those
snizzes.
fucking Hitlers that I fuck.
So something scary ever happened to you?
Hitler.
I just told you. That's it.
You know, it doesn't have to be a ghost story. It could be like a
Nah.
time like a snake almost bit you or something.
Yeah, one time a snake almost bit me, but one time also it was pretty. This was actually scary, but I shouldn't ruin the surprise. I was in here with
I know one of
Chili.
your.
Huh?
I actually know one of your scary stories.
No.
But go ahead, go.
You know my scary story?
You're
I
in
know
this
one.
room?
I
You're
know
in
one
this
of
room?
yours.
Yeah, I was in
Fuck
this room.
you,
I was-
man. Fuck you.
But don't worry, it wasn't scary. I mean,
Oh, okay.
it's not scary.
Then why are you bringing it up? Well, I'll just go.
It was scary to me at the time, and my heart fucking sank. Like I didn't know what to do, so I grabbed. Anyway, so we're here. Pikachu was sitting. That's my girlfriend. She was-
Starla?
Yeah, Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Starla?
That's her name.
Uh-huh.
Or Starla. And I was like doing stuff on the computer, and then I heard a bunch of noise, and I heard the door like just move, and I saw the handle moved too, as if someone was trying to fuck with it. And it kept happening, and then all of a sudden I heard footsteps run away, like a child's footsteps run away. Like,
You just told us that nothing happens to you.
well, hold on, you gotta wait.
I'm sorry, I'm just...
Dude, but because that door is stupid, like when something pushes up against it. Well, anyway, hold on. So I was like,
Figured it out.
fuck. Someone's in the fucking house. Like, someone got a little kid to, like, climb through the window and, like, fuck with us so we can go out there and get,
That's
like,
even
ambushed.
scarier when it's somebody, like, real
And I was like,
live.
fuck. I looked at me and I was like, I went in there, I
You know,
grabbed
why
the
am I
broom.
the man in
And
this
she
situation?
gave me that look, kind of like, you're the fucking dude.
Yeah, she
You're
didn't
supposed to
do
go out there.
anything, and I was like, and I literally got up and I was standing around.
You started praying to Spider-Man.
Well, I was looking around like, fuck, what can I grab? What can I grab to get out there?
The window.
And then I just said, you know what, fuck it. And I got the door. I was kind of drunk. And then, like, I got the door and I fucking just kicked it open. I kicked it open, yeah, I kicked it open hard. And then I, like, went out there and then I looked around and I looked down the hall and it's the cat. And the cat's just kind of sitting there looking at me like all stupid little face. Little tongues popping out. And then, but because the cat's gotten bigger and heavier, it sounded like real footsteps from, like, a toddler. Yeah. Man, that was so scary, dude.
Tell us about that story where... I don't want to give away the fucking climax, but you're at a school, remember, and it was raining?
Oh, yeah. Is that the one you were talking about?
No.
God, that one always freaks me
So
out.
at my old job, because now I don't work there anymore, you know, I'm a accomplished writer. I'm a freelance artist, too. And I have a Lamborghini and a jet. And Trump comes sometime. Yeah.
You write religious anti-Christian novels?
Well, it was at my job. It's basically like cleaning the gymnasium. And you have to get from the gymnasium, it's connected to the locker room. And for some reason they put the light switch like in an area. You have to turn on the lights from the beginning of the room. So when you turn off the lights, you're in the dark and you have to go all the way to the exit. And it was raining, so it's pitch black in there. I can't see anything. And also there's restrooms in the locker rooms too. So then I turn on my flashlight, which makes it even scarier. And I'm just walking around, you know, because you can
It's
see
like the
flashlight.
Resident Evil, like...
Yeah, exactly. And it's it's like, I had to
You have
make
like
it all
all
the
those
way.
elements of scary coming together. Darkness, flashlight, alone.
So then I just, like, I literally sat there.
Naked.
I made sure to take off my clothes before. But I literally, before I turned off the lights, I sat there like
You make
hyping
sure you
myself.
worked up a sweat too while you're
Pumping
naked
myself
so you
up.
can be more slippery if anything tries
So
to
I was
grab
like,
you.
all right, I got my phone. Once I turn it off, just turn on the flashlight and just go, just walk. And I was like trying to pump myself up because I don't like dark spaces. I get scared. And then, so I did it. I walked like my fat kind of like speed walk to the exit. And then as soon as I'm gonna get to the door, I hear the toilet flush, and like, and I just kind of turn around and I'm like,
those are the scariest flushes. Those fucking toilets that
loud. They're loud as
fucking
fuck.
whirlpool.
Yeah. And at first I was like, what is that? And then I was like, oh, it's a toilet. And then I turned around and I was like, I don't care if anyone's in there. I'm gonna just close the door.
Lock it.
Yeah, like if they come out, the alarm will come off like
Uh-huh.
when we leave. So I just said, fuck it, I don't care if I get in trouble. I closed the door and that was it, I was gone. That's probably why I don't get haunted, because I just leave things as it is.
What about that place you were working at
You just move
downtown?
on.
That was kind of scary, but I feel like that was more me. Like that was just more of my head.
No, but what about the story where you were talking about the little child footsteps? Remember you saw footsteps like
Oh, that wasn't me.
across. Oh,
That was another person that told me about that at Sequoia School. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring that one up.
Huh?
Tell us that one.
That one was just basically, it was nighttime, it was raining really hard, and he was leaving from his friend's house. Him and his friends. And so they were like, we'll cut through Sequoia. It's quicker, we don't have to walk around the whole damn school. So they jumped the fence, and then they got, like, to the office area, and it's, like, cement. You can see, like, cement and stuff. And then, they said when they got to the field, they saw a little child running around, like, in the field. Like a little dark figure, and they're like, "What the hell?" And then like the friends are like, "Hey, like, should we go like do something?" The little child over there, and they're just like, "Nah, he's like running. Someone will get him. Someone probably is with him." And then they got to the other end of the school to where they can jump the fence. And then what was it? Oh, they saw the figure like run across the office basically, and then they looked, they saw the kid, another little kid, and then they looked for him. They like went to go look around the corner and see, and there was nobody. And then they looked on the ground where they were gonna jump the fence, and you could see footsteps, like little tiny footsteps of somebody. That's basically it.
Holy fuck! Did they look at the footsteps? Did they count like if it had toes or anything?
It was a shoe. They were shoes. They were like little tiny shoes.
Ooh.
But they looked around because the friends were like, we should like go get the kid because what is he doing out here? It's raining. He said it was raining super hard. Like they were drenched.
Maybe the kids had the same idea.
To jump through.
Yeah.
But how did it get, unless there's two of them, how did it get from the field all the way to the front office? Like that's far. That's super
Yeah.
far.
Like, super quick.
Mm-hmm. And these little footsteps.
What about when you were working at that place downtown?
Fuck.
Oh yeah. It's just a
Yeah,
bunch
he
of
keeps
stories
on
back to back.
Because you
Well,
got
they're
good.
good.
As I'm trying to rush through them. No, that was more me. I kept seeing people sitting at their desks. Like I kept seeing women, but mostly women, like just sitting straight up. And then I would double take, and then there'd be nobody. Oh, and then
have a story.
Go ahead.
Wait, can I, have
Oh,
you guys?
fuck you!
Yeah,
No,
I'll,
wait,
let
I
you,
have a story.
I'll let you go with your story. I'm not gonna say a story, but have you guys ever had that experience where you walk by a mirror, like either in the dark or something, and your own reflection scares the crap
You
out
stop
of
and you just jack
Yeah.
off.
you?
Your
You stop.
reflection. Yeah.
Who's that good-looking person?
But my story takes place in the same house that I was telling you about, my mom's house, where we heard the footsteps in the attic.
Now it's scary.
Yeah. So basically, I had a room in the very far corner of the house, so you had to like walk through the entire house to get to it. And so, one night, I was sleeping in my room. I had my girlfriend there, but for some reason she had left home or whatever. And so I'm by myself. I have the windows open. I mean, before this happened, I was carefree about anything I did. You know, I was in the dark, slept with no blanket on me, you know. Had the windows open, my door, whatever the fuck. I didn't give a shit. I didn't even fucking... I had no sort of like fear in me about shit like that. So I fall asleep and like my head is dangling off the bed and I have like my arms spread out like I'm fucking crucified or whatever. And so I wake up. I'm guessing it was sleep paralysis now that I think about it. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So I'm like awake. I can't open up my eyes, but I can literally hear everything going on around me. You know, everything that I had heard before I had fallen asleep. And so I'm like moving around and everything. And for some reason I had this fear inside of me like, oh shit, something bad's gonna happen. Like I can just feel like this is not a good thing. Like I shouldn't be experiencing this. And so maybe within seconds I hear something just boom, 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 run right next to me. Right next to me, like literally like inches from me, pushed down on my chest. Like I felt like a force just crushed down on my chest and I couldn't breathe. Like it felt like it was like crushing my chest, like it was trying to kill me. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like I'm like trying to say something. At the time I was like trying to call out to like Jesus or whatever. And so I guess I must have picked up on that because like right after I had those thoughts in my mind, it's like, and then that's it. It just lets go and I just wake up. And I'm totally freaked out the entire night. Like I have lights on and my mom's getting mad because she's like, why do you have the fucking kitchen light on? Why do you have the back light on? Why do you have your room light on? And I didn't know how to explain it to her. I was just like, oh, sorry. It's weird. I get sleep paralysis, but I
Like,
tell myself, if I hear that shit
lucid
again, I'm going to
dream,
get
no?
so fucking mad.
It was like a lucid dream with sleep paralysis.
Yeah. That's basically what
That
it
kind
was.
of, man, that would suck.
Yeah, sleep paralysis is pretty
Super,
scary.
yeah.
I have a bunch of those stories. But anyway, this concludes the spooky scary cast.
The spooky episode. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed. This has been No Pulse Podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys later.
We out, bitches.
Peace.